Welcome back. Batman Arkham Knight is usually the game people look at when talking about Arkham mods. However, Arkham Asylum, the one that started it all, also has a handful of really cool mods. So today, let's go over some of the best, but the first one we're starting with isn't actually a mod for the game. Now, I know what you're thinking. I clicked on this video wanting Arkham Asylum mods. What's this? Well, this is the Arkham Asylum DS port all the way back from 2007. Now, this thing is playable using an emulator, and here it is. This is it. It has two levels. You get this sort of rooftop level, which you can run about on, and that's basically it. There's also a thug here who you can actually fight, but you can't hurt him, so it's, you know, kind of pointless. But let's go into the other room, because this actually is slightly important for the first mod I want to showcase in this video. So we've entered the other room here, and yep, this is the other room. This is it. There's a thug here who looks a bit like Bane, and again, we can punch him, we can kick him, nothing happens to him, because again, this is not a finished version. This was, I believe, a tech demo, just to prove that, you know, it works. But the first mod for Arkham Asylum actually relates to this pretty heavily, so let's get into that right now. So the first suit mod for Arkham Asylum I wanted to look at is this. It's the suit you just saw from the leaked DS build of Arkham Asylum, and it's fully 3D, fully playable, and really cool. If you know anything about me or this channel, you'll know how much I love this sort of thing. Like, this is so interesting to me. I just think this sort of stuff is, I don't know, fascinating. But yeah, this is the first suit we wanted to look at today, and it's just so fun. Look at it. It's a little bit goofy, but I think for the most part, it works pretty well. Also, don't forget to let me know down below what your favourite suit in this video is, or even just favourite mod, because not all of them are suit mods. I've picked a few which fundamentally change the game, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, let me know what your favourite is down below. I have to admit, this is a pretty strong contender for me, because this sort of stuff is like right in my right up my alley. I really like this sort of thing. Before we get into the next mod though, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button. We're aiming for 20,000 subscribers at the start of next year, which would be an insane number to hit. That actually sounds like a pretty big number now I'm saying it out loud. So hit the subscribe button, hit the like button so I know you actually like this style of content. And without further ado, let's get into the next mod, which actually complements this one quite nicely. So the next mod I wanted to showcase is a really cool one if you're interested in the Lost 2007 build of Batman Arkham Asylum. So let's get into what this mod actually changes. Spoiler alert, it changes quite a lot. The first is restoring the 2007 version of Joker, which I think looks so cool. I love that giant comical bow. I also think he looks a tad more realistic. I don't really know how to describe it. He doesn't look as comic booky, but he also still looks comic booky. It's weird, but I think it works so nicely, and I think he's a bit darker around the suit than the original, well, the real Arkham Asylum build that we saw. So that's the first change it makes. The second change it makes is restoring the Titan-powered Joker model, and this looks so cool. He's almost got this, like, I don't know, like these wires up his spine. I don't know if that is just his spinal cord or if that's like a Venom tank like Bane has, but I think this model looks really cool and is slightly better than the one again we got in the game. I think this looks really nice. It also brings back the Commissioner Gordon model with his hat on, which I think is like an iconic look for Commissioner Gordon. So yeah, this works really well. And again, kind of fits with the Arkham Asylum comic book feel. Everything in this game is very comic booky, and I think giving Commissioner Gordon a bowler hat just works so nicely. But let's get into what it actually changes within the gameplay. So in gameplay, this mod actually does change a few things. Nothing insane, and it's all visual, but still, I think some of this is really cool. The first thing being the original Gadget selection icons, and these look so cool. Like, you've got the explosive gel, which is like a canister. You've got the Batarang, the line launcher, which I believe, yeah, it has its original textures, and everything here gets its original textures back, or anything that could have been restored because the original build wasn't actually playable, but anything that could have been restored is here, and I think for the most part it works really well. Again, considering this build of the game, or these assets were never supposed to be seen, I think it looks pretty cool. I think it is also worth mentioning as we take this thug down here, that this mod does restore the original 2007 skin, and if you don't know what that looks like, I'll show you the model that someone modded into Arkham Knight. But unfortunately, I couldn't get that to work in this. I don't know whether it's because I have this skin installed or whether I have other skins installed. I'm not entirely sure, but it does restore that, so I think that should work for you if you choose to install this mod, as long as you don't have any other suit mods installed. Like I say, it does restore it, it looks really good, and it does actually restore the armoured version as well, which is the original skin, just, well, armoured. But yeah, it restores that, it restores everything that was found in the 2007 build. Obviously not the music, because, you know, that's not how that works. But the 2007 music is actually quite cool. It definitely has shades of the Arkham Asylum soundtrack that we know and love today. And that is actually listenable, and that's the background music I've been using for this video. I'm getting shot in the ass here, so let's move on to our next mod. Our next mod is one that if you play the Return to Arkham port, you will probably think, how is this even a mod? But it's Playable Joker. Playable Joker seems to be a mod in every Arkham game, and rightfully so. I think Joker's one of the most fun characters to play as. Does he suck a little bit? Yeah, kind of. Like, he doesn't really have much, but I think it's fun to play as Joker, and this mod restores that really nicely. And obviously combined with the skin mod we just saw from Joker, you actually get to play as Joker from the original 2007 build of Arkham Asylum, and I think it looks amazing. This mod also restores the PS3 exclusive challenge maps. It's basically just the PS3 exclusive DLC ported into PC, so you don't need to play Return to Arkham to get your hands on this DLC. I think it's really cool to get these challenge maps, especially this one. This one is probably one of my favourite looking maps in any of the Arkham games. I don't know what it is, I think it's like the red hue, and in fact, in Return to Arkham Asylum, I think this map looks amazing. It's easily one of my favourite looking in the game, but let's get into some Joker stealth, because I know people like the animations in that, so let's get into that right now. So this mod also restores, obviously, Joker's Gadget, so you get the specs, which work exactly as they do, obviously, in the PS3 version, because this is just the PS3 DLC. You get the explosive remote control teeth, which you can use, and you get one shot in Joker's gun, which you can use to kill guards like that. And, obviously, it restores Joker's iconic silent takedown animations, which are always funny to look at, especially the one where he kicks someone in the balls, hits the griddy, and then dies. It's pretty peak. Everyone loves the Joker. Let's move on to the next mod. The next mod I wanted to look at, and I don't feel like it would be a mod video without this style of mod, is obviously Wheelchair Batman. Wheelchair Batman has kind of become, or has been for a while now, I feel like a cult hero to the Arkham modding community. Every game has its own Wheelchair Batman, in the same way that every generation has its own Batman, or every generation has its own James Bond. Every generation of Arkham games has its own Wheelchair Batman. I've also just noticed his eyes are, like, looking in different directions. He looks comatose. This is so stupid. I was going to try and do, like, a serious thing on this mod, and I can't commit to the bit. This is so dumb. I love it so much. And, yeah, it's my favourite mod ever. He has quickfire gadgets because, you know, it's Batman. This is peak. I really want to see him in stealth because I'm intrigued to see what he looks like doing a silent takedown on someone. So, let's get right. This is so dumb. Let's get right. I'm losing it. Let's get right into that now. Here we are with his stupid eyes. Oh, that's so dumb. I don't know why that. Oh, he kind of does crouch a bit. No, he doesn't. I'm reaching, but let's get him. Oh, that's amazing. I thought his hand actually came up there for a second, but it is locked in place. How does he look on a gargoyle? Yeah, this is peak. This might be the best mod in the game ever? Question mark. This is really beautiful. Anyway, let's get into the next, and hopefully a little more of a serious mod as we get our head blown off there. Can we get this guy before we... Yeah, we can. Wheelchair Batman, OP, can't stop, won't stop. Let's get this guy with a sonic batarang when he walks past. Let's, there we go. And let's get this final guy just for good luck, and then we'll get into the final mod. Wait, no, it's not the final mod. I don't know why I said that. The point is, Wheelchair Batman's OP. Let's get into the next mod. Oh, that looks insane. Sorry, I usually like to get into like a challenge map or gameplay before I review a suit, but that looks amazing. Anyway, as you can see there, it's the evolved suit from Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, and let's get into some gameplay, because that looks outrageous. Oh my god, yeah, okay, wow, I'm blown away. This might be my favourite suit of the video. This looks absolutely amazing. His eyes aren't as weird as they looked in the screenshots either. In the screenshots, this mod, he looked like he had really bright blue eyes, but he doesn't, and it looks a lot more human. Anyway, yeah, this... Wow. Holy shit, this looks good. Sorry for my foul language there, but this looks amazing. Let's get into some combat, and we'll see what this thing looks like in action, because this is genuinely blown me away. This looks absolutely outrageous. Okay, here we are, and yeah, no, I'm a little bit lost. Oh, that cape looks so nice. It looks so nice. It looks like it's got a bit of weight to it. This is... Wow. I don't even know what to say. This is really cool. I was going to leave what I thought was my favourite suit till last in this video, but this is outrageously good. As I've mentioned before, every single mod in this video will be linked down below. There are different install methods for each mod. I've just been hit there again. I don't know why I keep going for ground takedowns. I never usually do. Anyway, basically every mod has a different install method, whether it's through TFC or text mod, but it's all pretty simple. And again, if I can figure it out, most people on planet Earth can figure it out. I'm not the smartest tool in the shed, but it's pretty simple, it's pretty easy, and there are plenty of guides and plenty of helpful tools to help you install these mods, especially this one. This might be the MVP. This is amazing. Why have I gone for another ground tail? That one actually worked. Yeah, this is outrageous. Anyway, let's get into the final suit of the video, and it's one I've inadvertently showcased on this channel before, but it's probably my favourite, although this is definitely a strong contender. It's probably my favourite, although, yeah, like I said, it might have been knocked off that perch about 10 minutes ago. But let's get into the final suit of the video and close it out. And the final suit of the video, again, I think I've shown this on the channel before in a fairly recent video. It's the Arkham Asylum Overhaul suit, and yeah, this to me, it's like my perfect Batsuit. It's got that sort of Jim Lee Hush look to it. It's got the Arkham Asylum look. This is a beautiful, beautiful suit. And above all else, it actually has the white eyes. And this suit looks really good in cutscenes, or in, like, not cutscenes, because it obviously switches back to the usual Arkham Asylum suit, but in those, like, pre-done... I don't even know, like, the in-game cutscenes. There we go. I couldn't think of the phrase. This suit looks so good in in-game cutscenes, and it's easily one of my favourite mods. Yeah, this suit looks so badass. I really like this one. I think it might have regained its spot atop the list, although that Suicide Squad suit is pretty damn cool. But with that all being said, I think it's about time we wrap this video up. Thank you all so much for watching. This will be the last video I record in 2025, and I just wanted to say at the end of this video, thank you all so much for making 2025 the best year of my life. It's been insane. The support on the videos, the stuff I've been able to make, just everything. It really has been an amazing year, and I'm hoping 2026 will be even bigger with Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, Wolverine, Arkham Talon, my own like fan-made concept game, which I will have an announcement for coming soon, because that project is changing in a fairly big way, but that will be so fun to make. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to 2026, so thank you all so much for the support this year. I hope you all have a good new year, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.